So this title is Japan's most degenerate successful voice actor, and we are a Degen channel. And when I first started on Twitch, oh my god, people kept saying that it was Degen hours or they were degenerates, and all they meant was they stayed up late. And that is not what a degenerate is. That is not what degenerate means. And you guys know how I feel about the misuse of vocabulary. my ongoing war with Tears of Themis' use of profound. So we're gonna see if this video, this person who made this video, understands what a degenerate is. Okay, because if it is just that she doesn't sleep, that is not what a degen is.
Aoi Yuuki stepped into entertainment at just 4 years old with her real name, Aoi Yabusaki. Her strange habits of talking to herself in the mirror and making imaginary friends as a kid would creep her parents out a bit, but also inspire her family to turn this speaking thing into a gig. Little did they know, it would bring
speaking
upon
thing.
more strange habits, like being a complete gacha addict, a shotacon, a masochist but sadist to her fans, a pub.
Okay, they understand what degen is. A masochist but a sadist to her fans. Okay, okay. And what was, oh, a shota, oh wow, okay. Finally, somebody who understands what the word degen is.
Public pervert. We'll get into that later.
You like her more? Me too.
As a kid, scouts all over the venue noticed this little kid's talents, landing her roles in movies and TV dramas as just a kindergartner. Ao-chan loved it. Everyone praised her so much just
so
by
cute.
doing her best. It just made her so happy. Even as a young kid, her parents gave her complete control over what auditions she wanted to take, and with the mindset of seeing acting as something she did as a hobby rather than a job, it was just fun. She invested herself into acting, and her first big roles would come in the form of variety shows. Yappari-sama Dai-sensei and Appare-sama Dai-sensei. Yes, the very same show starring Hanakana. Imagine having the same co-worker since 7 years old, and the both of you becoming two of the biggest names in the industry.
Okay, I love Hanakana. But can we talk about how gorgeous? I've seen this picture a lot of her around, right? I love the haircut. I love the vibe. She's so cool. There's a voice actress in Korea who has, I feel like, a very similar vibe appearance-wise. They don't look the same or anything. It's just the vibes. But it's actually Razor's voice actress. I'm pretty sure. I should look up what she looks like again.
Ao-chan is now known for this specific clip.
Oh my god! Like oh my god! Look at this small child! Oh my god. Yeah, I see why she's known for this clip.
Yakuza as a child, stepping on a guy's head. Yes, this is foreshadowing. However, as time progressed, Ao-chan became more conscious of her looks. She didn't feel like she had the impact in her outer appearance to show her real face as an actor. My goodness. She wanted to be a person who could become anything. And so, management would give her a recommendation that would stay with her to this very day. Something that lets her act without showing her face and become anyone behind the mask. Voice acting. Ao-chan's debut as an anime voice actress would come exceptionally early. In 2003, at just about 10 years old, Ao-chan played the role of Sakura in Kimi no Tabi, The Beautiful World. I just want to point out, I believe it's extremely rare to get actual children to voice children in anime. It's a 1 in a million thing.
I mean, so that makes sense.
Ao-chan continued to voice as
like child actors in general. There are limitations, right? But that's pretty notable.
Baby, and Koto in Onegai My Melody in the next years. This is where a tragedy would occur. Ao-chan's grandfather had passed away, and after having recently quit her agency, the Central Kids
I can't act.
As she was about to enter high school, she was starting to ponder the meaning of her existence, wondering if she should just quit entertainment as a whole. Posting these thoughts on her blog, Ao-chan was flooded with positive comments like, "You can do it! Don't quit!" And comforted by her fans, Ao-chan found a new spark to move on. I chose this. I decided on this, she said as she entered talent agency Breath, then changed to Profit a year later. Starting fresh and new, Ao-chan was met with almost immediate success, quickly landing her first main role as Murasaki in Kurenai. This opened the floodgates to her never-ending roles, just going by the significant ones. Yomu from Toho, Ichigo from Yume Iro Kunako from Detective Conan, Noelle from Soram no Woto, Mina from Dance in the Vampire Bond, from Ichiban Ushiro no Daimao, from
She's
Shijube,
everywhere.
from Hyakka, Ryodan Sakura Girls, from Pokemon.
Let's
Just
see
2
if there's
years.
one
And the next season would
that
bring
I
her
actually
one
know.
of
Oh,
her
okay,
biggest
I know this
roles to
one.
date, Madoka from Madoka Magica.
Wow! I didn't know she voiced Madoka. This one I actually know. I haven't seen the show, but everybody knows this show, right? This show is hugely impactful.
Alongside Victorique from Gosick. In 2011, at just 19 years old, Ao-chan won the 6th Seiyu Awards for Best Main Character, being the youngest one in history to do so. The roles did not stop rolling in.
My hair is short.
Oregairu Sister, Russia and Hetalia,
Slime Girl,
SAO, 7 Deadly Sins, Owari no Seinen, Dokka no Yusha, One Punch Man, Erased, A Silent Voice, Lolly Hitler, Boku no Hero, Futaba from Persona 5, Fire Force, Rent a Bitch
Oh my
Friend,
gosh.
Spider, Lucy in Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Mao.
Did he just say rent a bitch? rent a bitch friend instead of rent a girlfriend?
Race, A Silent Voice, Lolly Hitler, Boku no Hero, Futaba from Persona 5, Fire Force, Rent a Bitch Friend, Spider.
He did say rent a bitch friend. He also said lowly Hitler. What? I'm vaguely curious about some of these characters now. She was Russia. Yes. Lowly Hitler. Is that Russia? Yeah, they said lowly. Was that Russia? Oh my god. She needs more achievement. She's wow, very prolific. But she commits war crimes.
Lucy in Cyberpunk Edge Runners, Lumine in Genshin, Rita from Honkai 3rd,
Lumine.
and enough roles to feed the next
And
10
Mao Mao.
generations
I
of
love
my
her
family,
as Mao Mao
assuming I
as well.
have one. As a voice actress, Ao-chan is to this day one of
commits
the
war
most
crimes.
successful in the industry, and this is no doubt bolstered by her interesting personality, to say the least. On the personal life side of things, while
Okay.
her voice acting career was already blooming, she had to decide what to do after graduating high school. It was at this time that she watched Gundam 00, where her favorite character, Lock-on Stratos, died. Ao-chan
Gundam changes lives, guys. I feel like so many people's lives have been affected, like notable people have been affected by some Gundam series that they have seen.
wondered, why? Why did he have to die?
She wasn't
I have to
19 with
find
that-
the meaning.
Oh, sorry. She wasn't 19 at that entire, like, she's 19 at the time that they're telling this part of the story. But some of those roles are very recent. She wasn't 19 by the time she got all of those roles because some of those roles only came out like last year.
Meaning of
Anya
his
the Evil
death.
is an isekai.
She concluded that the meaning of his death was for the show to convey the message, war is bad. And so, for her boy, she went to university to learn about
I have to
war
decide
and
if I want to do
society.
this as a
With
job
the
now,
push of her
right?
parents to get into a good university, she
She-
entered
every-
Waseda University, quite a prestigious
Sorry, everyone just being like, girl, you've been doing this as a job.
one in Tokyo, which is also crazy for me because I was this close to going there. I still have my acceptance letter.
Oh.
Like, I almost went to the same uni as Aoi Yuuki. Anyway, Ao-chan is known to be a gamer plus otaku, even amongst the industry.
Sonic?
Her favorite game is Zelda.
Wait, does she
Ocarina of
voice
Time.
Sonic?
She's obsessed
Or is she
with
just
Pokemon to the point
advertising
of
for
crushing official
Sonic?
stuff in battles and destroys people live in Sonic Adventure 2 battle mode. And so, as the gamer gremlin, being a 145 cm tall adult, that is 4 feet 9 inches to you Americans,
Hey, she's shorter than I am. Finally. She
Ao-chan
looks
is
like
collective-
Bulma. Imagine her going way after the start. Oh, yes, all right. Gundam War is Bad is honestly a very consistent. It is, yeah. It is. No height shaming. I'm not shaming. I
9
am
inches
short.
to you Americans, Ao-chan is collectively known by the community as a legal lolly,
Oh
in
my
which
god.
she strangely takes pride in being legal. She does voice quite a few
I mean,
lollies. I
yes,
guess
you
being
can.
legal is good. Your
Legal's
most known
good.
character is illegal in more than one way. But you know what is legal?
Yes, competitive
Gambling.
Pokemon.
Ao-chan is infamous in the Seiyu community to be a horrendous gacha addict because of two very specific clips of her talking about gacha. The first one is this, where the
Okay, so we're gonna watch. Oh, I'm so sorry, Miyano Mamoru. I'm so sorry. We'll move off of the screen soon. But one of the reasons that I also wanted to watch this was because we've seen a clip of her and her gacha addiction, or not gacha addiction, her love of Baiju in particular, right? And how she she loves Baiju so much. Like she very clearly is obsessed with him. So
guy asks, "What do you think you're being supported by? It could just be something you like." To which she stutters and replies, "Whaling, after working so hard to make money, I barely have any time to spend it, so when I press the button to whale, it feels like I actually work for
supported by
something.
whaling.
When I see my friends saying stuff like, 'I went to Taiwan for a vacation,' I think to myself, I definitely have the money to go there, but why am I unable to use it? So gacha satisfies me. Those are some Mappa eye bags. That's all I'm gonna say." And then the arguably worst second clip.
It's
When
like
asked,
food
"How
for-
much did you spend
It's like food for me. Oh my gosh. I love that when she said that, Miyano Mamoru just fell on the desk. I don't know if anybody saw that I'm sure like some people did. But like I just love that he just falls onto the desk when she says that.
on gacha games?" She
Let's not talk about her in that term.
calmly replied, "Whaling is just like spending money on food.
Oh god.
When you eat good food,
Girl, please.
it's all gone afterwards. So if you think about it, it's
Oh, no.
actually more useful to spend money on gacha games than food." She even gave some wonderful
Please don't take that to heart, guys, okay? It is not more worthwhile to spend your money on gacha instead of food, unless it's like, I guess overly expensive food. Please eat, guys. Yeah, she is definitely an addict. Oh my
advice
god.
to all her radio
Someone make sure she
listeners.
eats,
"Oh,
yeah.
John, what do I do if I can't get the character I want no matter how much I pull?" Easy. Whale.
Oh,
you know,
God.
I've been realizing lately that whaling is really important. She never answered how much she spent. She's
Girl,
a
please.
big voice actress. What if she spent the entire GDP of Africa? She did mention once that she was saving 50k yen 1 month as gacha fees. And the game is probably Genshin. She once mentioned pulling for C6, aka 7 copies of Baiju on 2 different
On 2 accounts!
Then felt sad that she couldn't do anything
She
more
has
for
it out.
Baiju, so she kept pulling 2 more copies even though he's already maxed out. They're useless utility-wise.
He has a problem. This reminds me of when Kazuha's VA, Kim Shinu, Kazuha's Korean VA, sorry, I should specify. He pulled for C7 Kazuha because he got C6 at debut, and then he waited until his rerun, and then when he came around on his rerun, he felt bad that he couldn't like do anything because he already had C6, so he just pulled for another one just for fun. And I was like, please, I know you love your character and this role was a big role for you, but my god. Wow. Yes, Lumine, please. Lumine, please.
I'm sure this girl is fine. She's sustaining herself with her living. This girl is really the personification of Lumine. It's okay. We're just getting started. Because
God.
I welcome
just
you
getting
to
started.
the fetish corner.
Oh my-
First off, Ao-chan is a
Fetish corner. Thank you. She truly is degenerate, and I really appreciate that they used that word correctly.
self-proclaimed masochist, and she backs up this claim pretty well. The person she looks up to the most is Sawashiro Miyuki, voice of Raiden A, and when she told her, "I love you, please go on a date with me," Sawashiro replied with, "Disgusting, leave." To which she was so happy about. I mean, even when her
Dear
mom
God.
asked her, "Aren't you a sadist? The world needs that." And yes, she had this conversation with her mom. To which Ao-chan replied, "No, mom, I'm a masochist." To you watching this video, go text your mom that right now. I dare you. But
I cannot imagine proclaiming my kinks on main.
surprisingly, her mom might have had a point because in a
Step on
certain
me. Oh
fan
my God.
event, specifically the release event for her fifth single, Unbreakable, she held a corner where she would hit her attendees' ass with a paper fan and they get to choose
Oh my
weak,
God.
medium, or strong. To which Ao-chan proudly said, "You know, if I got the chance for my Oshi to hit my ass, I would pick strong. Maybe she's just both." There's also the thing that excites her the most, being
Don't.
Shota. There's a reason her comrade is Takahashi Rie. Then we have reading Dojinshi in class when she was a student, talking about incest on
Who hasn't read Dojinshi in class?
radio, loving boobs. Wait, that's normal. And just overall being a degenerate
Loving boobs,
otaku
that
who
is-
talks
that's very
about
normal.
lewd stuff like
Holy
a
heck, I
teenage
love her.
boy. I love her so much. This is like the best ambassador of degeneracy we can ask for. She's a super top
I love her
voice
too.
actor celebrity.
She's incredible.
It's so good. Once again,
Ashota?
and
Yeah.
I can't believe I have to say this, all of this is treated as a joke. Like otakus messing around in the community, not taken seriously. No one is getting hurt. No one is mad. Please don't be a Twitter dumbass.
don't be
Please
weird.
don't harass
Don't be
anyone.
weird, guys.
Degeneracy aside, even though her greatest fans will never let her live down the darkness within her, and yes, this is an inside joke, there's also a reason we're fans. She is one talented creator. We have the obvious voice acting, being insanely versatile with her voice, yet other than that, not only is she insanely good at drawing, having
Oh.
helped with some of the production shots in Madoka
Oh,
Magica, and
cute.
being a judge on one of Pixiv's manga fairs, but she's taken her abilities a step further and created her own projects. First, we have the Aishota Idol Showtime, a doujin CD co-produced with Maruyama Yuka, where Ao-chan helped with scripting and character design, and just got a
Ooh.
bunch of big female seiyuu, including herself, to sing as Shota idols, fueling Ao-chan's Shota dream even more. But
Let's look this up later. I think it was called Shota Idol Con or something.
what's far more impressive is the grand Yuki x Aoi Chimera project, a fully original project by Yuki Aoi herself, based around the theme of using
Oh.
beasts to represent words. To my understanding, a full story is being told here, and with the help of a mangaka, a manga that's already ended with 5 volumes
How is
in
she
total
not on
has
Stars?
already been serialized and published. The official website has a bunch of yonkomas for character building. Many music videos have been made to deepen the characters, and they are all voiced by top seiyuu like Kito Akari, Hayami Saori, Ayane Sakura, Soda Amamiya,
Oh, wow.
Kirito, and more. Aoi Yuki is once again the original creator of the project and did the planning and character design by herself.
This
They
is
publicly
passion.
state that the
She's-
final
this
goal
is-
of the
this is-
project
this
is
is
to have an
love
anime
and passion.
adaptation. Honestly, I have never seen such an ambitious project by a voice actor, him or herself, before. Voice actors are usually the ones being hired. They're usually the ones helping bring other people's projects to life, not the ones creating new projects themselves. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, who is the one throwing money into this project and all, or if Ao-chan literally just got a bunch of her friends to voice her characters, but it's extremely impressive. I really hope her dream
There's
can
so
come
many
true.
Shota and
It
OnStars.
feels like so much passion has been put into it. Please do go check it out and support her if
Girls
you're
like
interested.
cute things.
Aoi Yuki is, after all, still one of the voice acting legends, literally carrying some anime to success. While she may look like a girl failure to us fans, she's actually just a girl because she's more successful than most of us will ever be. And I wish this talented degenerate everlasting success.
Me too. Wow. I mean, I already know I enjoyed her voice acting work, but I really admire her as a person and a degenerate. We need to learn from her, guys. Oh my god. The the gotcha thing is insane, which yeah, relatable to be honest. But the the fan hitting thing. The smacking your Oshi, or no, your Oshi smacking you with the thing, with the fan. Wow. That's quite a gimmick. Same, she's so good. She is. She is. Yeah. She deserves all the recognition. A child actor who's humble and connected to the fan. She's so rare. Yeah. I feel like maybe it helps that like it seems like her family was just very chill about it. So maybe that helped, right? You would totally let Mario see NBA smack hard. So if you're so I guess this is the question for the community. If your Oshi was going to smack you on the butt, which setting would you go for? Light, medium, or hard? I don't even want to think about it. Oh, honestly, my Oshi could never. I just can't imagine that would want to do anything like that. He respects women. Oh my god. Harden, I want him to make me thank him. I mean, what? Oh, incredible. Oh my god. I'm about to see one of my Oshi today. I'm going to Nam Do Hyung's birthday party today. So yeah, I doubt he will have an event like that though.